man, keep your mouth shut, because can't you be saying you hate and you expect a girl to date?
And you people expect Joanna to be with Dr. Faith?
We wanted
You
her
want
home.
Joanna? You
Thank God
people were
she's home.
dragging Joanna for this
We
stupid
wanted her
guy.
home and she's home. Thank God.
Ah.
She's home, at least she's far away from Dr. Faith.
Amen.
See, this
Oh.
Dr.
If you
Faith,
look at
Dr. Faith is the kind
if
of
you go
person
to
that if
Faith,
you offend him, if he buy you and bury you
if you
alive.
go to Faith's comments, oh, look at the way people like, Mom, your son hates you.
Oh
Still came out. Oh, I
obsessed
fed
Timothy
Oh
you.
my
fan. You know,
God.
It
obsessed
didn't
Timothy
Oh
pain
my
you.
fan.
Like, you
God.
still came out and
Obsessed
complained. Your
Timothy
son is not a
fan.
good son.
It was not a
Omo,
Missy fan base, I
It
beg.
was the
It's not
Missy
a
fan
Missy fan.
does
base.
not
It's not a
if you
Missy
see
fan.
comment
It's not
section,
fan base, I beg.
if you see
It's not
comment
fan base. It's
section,
not a Missy fan.
he full. Ah,
That video of him saying
They
I
will
hate
be all
women, they
right.
now
They will
started.
be all right.
Instablog also
yes.
posted that video. See the way
Yes,
they dragged the
Instablog
video.
self posted it.
They were just
Okay.
dragging.
They were dragging him.
Say
This
yeah.
stupid boy, you hate your
Hey
mother.
yeah. Try. Try.
Ah, a
So
very sweet
sad.
woman. Wicked boy, wicked child.
Now
So
why you
sad.
ugly
I
be
believe
that?
when they come out, they're gonna try to make it up, and he just needs
No, now
therapy,
Daniel, not
basically.
your mother
He
on a
needs
national
something.
TV.
On a national TV,
Yeah,
how can
that's
you even
I
say
get
that?
I get that. Like
Why would you
I
even
get
say
that.
something
I get
like
that that's
that?
bad.
Try.
That's bad.
Sad.
I get that that's bad because like a mother's love, and I saw the stuff today. It was so emotional because
Oh, did
she
you
must have seen
cry?
that it was so
Did you
emotional. It
cry?
was still coming out.
Did you cry? Naomi, did you cry? Naomi, did you cry? Oh, try.
As in,
So sad.
Bro. I mean, when he comes out,
his
he
fan
needs
base. Well, he
therapy. He
doesn't.
needs
I wanted to say
therapy.
his fan base need to talk to him, but remember that he doesn't
He
have
doesn't
fans.
have any fans. I beg, please help
He's coming
us.
home on anyway. He's coming
Help
home on
us.
Sunday.
Help
When he leaves
us.
that house on Sunday, you people
Help
need to talk to
us.
him.
He has no fans,
Let
please.
his 5 fans let them
It
talk
was
to him.
just, it's
He's
just
leaving
like
on
me and two
Sunday.
other people. I know say I know the vote.
Once he leaves on Sunday, his 5 fan base, they need to talk to him. Oh. This is very bad.
But wait, Miss Zeno, don't we have to think that? I mean, Faith has shown to be a very weird person. But if a son come on his show and says he hates his mom, can't we just think that he can't just say that? Like, that's deep. He has to.
No, but no
He
matter
has
what, right? That's your family stuff. That's your
I mean,
mom.
no, you
You're going
can't.
to
You
What do you
can't.
mean no
You can't.
matter
People
what?
express. People
Bro,
express. No, you can't say no matter what. How you say no
Wow.
matter what?
bro, I don't agree with
He
that.
This is the way
doesn't
people
hate his
cry
mom.
out.
He doesn't hate his mom. I think he was just being extreme there.
I don't think it was being
I
so.
don't think he hates his mom. I think there are some
Conrad,
things that she does that probably
Conrad,
piss him off. I don't think he hates his mom.
Can I ask you a
And
question
he
here,
just
right?
said that
So
brashly.
Conrad,
So
irrespective of whatever, let's say your mom must have done to you, are you telling me that if you come to like national TV, you say I mean, the word hate is very much.
It's not about how you. It's not about how
It's a
you
deep
say
word.
when or where you say it, though. It's about
It
what you
is.
feel. I mean,
Guy,
I just
many
feel like
people are watching that stuff.
for a son especially to say they hate their mom is, I don't know. It just
Get the
seems
point.
very deep.
I'm not
I didn't
saying
watch it
something.
actually, so I don't
I'm
know.
not saying something must have not happened. It's very possible something must have happened between them, right? This is where I'm coming
Yeah.
from. This is national TV, right? Number two is
national
let me
TV.
give you an
It doesn't
instance.
change anything.
Let
It
me give
doesn't
you.
change anything.
I'm
I
coming,
don't think it
right?
changes anything.
Let me give you an
I don't
instance.
think it changes.
Let me give you an instance, my
All
G.
right.
There's some people, right, that could carry censorship on their head. That when you spill such kind of words on a television where people watch, where you have children, you have adults, you have people. Permit me to use this word that
Children
can
shouldn't
be
be
It's
watching.
not that
Yeah,
that can
deep.
be
children should not be
mentally.
watching
Children
this
should be
show.
watching the show. And like I said, I think that he just said it brashly. If
Can
he
I
doesn't hate his mom, there
can
is
I
no need to
land?
dissect it any further. He doesn't hate his mom. He probably has things about
You
his mom
have
that
you
he
have you
obviously
have you
doesn't,
have you
right?
have people, right?
Yeah, he said it. He shouldn't have said that.
So
But
you
I
have
don't think we
people,
can compare
Conrad, this
that
is where
to
I'm
other
coming
people
from,
that have
right?
valid
You have
reasons for
maybe
disliking their parents.
Conrad, so maybe you have
So that's
many
it.
people that are watching this stuff, right? And remember, there are some people that can carry stance shit to the extreme. Such kind of words, right, can even expose your mom to some certain threats and risks. That's just why I have a problem with him saying whatever he said.
I'm
aside
saying
from
that
that, right? What I
if he
just
hates his
believe,
mom, he probably
aside from
doesn't care
that,
about the threat.
Exactly,
aside
Please
from
wait,
that,
Conrad.
let me
Like,
just know
aside
exactly.
who
from
that
that,
person
If
is.
aside
he
from that,
truly
what I just
dislikes his
believe,
mom, he doesn't care about the
aside from that, what I just
consequences.
believe, right, is that at the
Just
end of the
saying,
day,
say,
why I just feel people shouldn't judge him much for that is at the end of the day, he's going to come out. And one way or the other, they're going to sort that stuff out. Because sometimes, let's be sincere with ourselves, maybe something happened that caused that anger. And he said what he said. I don't know if he was drunk that day when he said it. But
I
I just
wasn't
believe
even
that.
watching when he said it, but if he did say
he
it,
said it.
it
He
needs to
said
be
it to
asked.
Joanna, and then
If he
no,
did,
you could
then
tell.
it needs
This is
to
why
be
he said
asked
I
when
don't think
it
he
should be
was serious
asked.
because
Need to.
when he said it, she told him not to say it, and then he was like, "Okay, let's just say we don't see eye to eye." So you could tell he's just like maybe he was just drunk and
But how
said
do
it
you
out of
jokingly
not
say you ate
not
your
joking.
mom?
No, I
That's
never said he was
crazy.
joking.
That's psycho. That's psycho.
That's not. He wasn't
Okay.
joking. It was said brashly.
So what?
That's what I
They
said.
must ask him for his
Brash.
media round. We want to
He
hear
wasn't
his
joking.
opinion. I want to
But on
know.
the show, when he was not drunk, he's spoken very highly of his mother. He's spoken about her many
When?
times.
So you could respect.
So
No, you
Oh,
could respect
a
BHQ.
someone
So
that
lot.
when
Beg
he
I
was
says.
beg.
drunk, he said he
Yeah, it was
doesn't like
after the
his mother.
after the pool party.
Okay.
He was
Oh
drunk.
shit.
So I'm not going to use that
But when you're
against him.
drunk, you say what you really think. I mean, no.
No, you say what you say what's brashly without thinking.
Okay.
Yes, yes. When
I think
you're
that
inebriated.
truly him and his
I'm not.
mom don't see eye to eye and they disagree in a lot of things. He says his mom is always
I'm
thinks
not.
she's right and he always thinks she's right. So I can tell they clash
Oh,
a lot.
crazy. If they're
Yeah,
similar, yeah,
exactly. So I
they'll
can tell they clash a
clash.
lot in.
If I grew up with Faith, I'll probably be an angry person. I'll probably hate him
Well,
also.
if you grow up
All
with
right.
faith, you should be
All right.
intelligent. But if you're not, then
You'll be
who
intelligent
knows?
I mean,
now,
both
but
of them
you
are
just
intelligent,
Exactly.
so
you be a
And that's
bitter
why they don't
soul
agree on things, and
and
that's
you
fine.
you hate yourself. I
I don't
think
think
you
it's
hate
because
See,
they are
yourself.
Conrad,
intelligent. Faith
Conrad,
is
both
not
of
so
He
them,
is very,
intelligent to
very
that.
intelligent.
Conrad,
I don't think he's
Conrad,
Sorry,
so
who
both of
is the
them.
person
intelligent that they
saying
can't
faith
be
is
I don't
conclusions
really
to
intelligent?
think he's
conversation.
that so
Because
intelligent.
It's
everybody they
Naomi.
listening
Oh,
are
No.
part
it's
of
Naomi.
big group
Naomi, spell
VHQ.
intelligence,
No,
please.
Naomi did not say that. It was a
She
man
said it
that
I
said
again.
said
faith is
what? What did I
Naomi,
say?
spell intelligence.
Are you okay?
no, it was a man that said faith is not
I
intelligent.
said
No,
that
nobody
he's
said Faith.
intelligent.
No,
What are you
nobody
saying
said
in
Faith is not
VHQ?
intelligent. VHQ said, VHQ, I
My
don't know
name
who
is
said
not
it, but someone
BHQ.
said,
Thank you.
oh,
VHQ
sorry.
is making sense now. She's saying that if they are similar, then they must have clashed a lot. Hence the
And
issues that
exactly,
he
hence
has
the
from
So,
tension that they
childhood.
probably would
no, but
have.
That's why
you said if they
he
are
hates
both,
his
No
mom.
one, someone
you
is
said if
justifying
they
the
are
reason
both
why he said it. Don't be
intelligent.
daft.
No,
You are
he said
justifying it
his
with
mom always
Okay,
wants
okay,
to be
Mrs.
right, right?
I'm saying that he's not as intelligent that every conversation has to end up in a deadlock. No, he's not that intelligent.
What
Sorry.
deadlock? What conversation has ended up in a
What the
deadlock?
fuck? Opo
I'm saying the only way
what?
people fight after because calm down now, calm down. Don't say what the fuck. Calm
Sorry, it
down.
wasn't for you. I'm sorry, I muted. Sorry, I got an email
Okay.
from Opo. I'm sorry.
Someone said, sorry, I wasn't looking at the phone, so I don't know who said it, but someone said, "Oh, they are both intelligent, so that's probably why they never see eye to eye." So I'm
No,
saying that
to
it's
me,
not so. Oh, so I'll say it's not so intelligent that would be the reason why they will not be
to me,
seeing eye to
Conrad,
That's
eye.
not what.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
it's
It's
I,
all
not.
I
about
said that.
intelligence.
That's not what I
I think
said.
this
I
whole stuff
said
is all
that
about strong
they are both.
personality. They both have
They both
strong
have
personalities.
similar personality. The intelligent part was when he said
So
you
it's
grow up
not the
with faith.
intelligence aspect.
So that's why I said then
It's
you
just
will be
strong
both
personality
intelligent.
stuff.
But
Okay, I thought
him and his
someone.
mom are both intelligent. She's a medical person as well. She had multiple businesses. So we can assume she's intelligent, just like him. So, and they both have strong opinions that they don't budge on. I mean, it's going to cause a lot of tension, especially if it's like a recurring pattern. And that's okay.
I mean, God, I hope they ask him. We need to because they'll ask him, I guess, because but I don't think it's a mainstream topic because I've not even seen it anywhere.
It's not a big topic
I don't
because
even think
one,
it's
he
a
was
mainstream.
drunk. And that's why I said I feel like he may have meant to say something else. Like,
I mean, and after that day, he has not
he
But
has
said
not
people are
said
anything.
forgiving
anything. He
faith
hasn't
for
said, exactly, he hasn't
for
said
saying
anything
it.
like that.
I just feel when
Yeah,
he
he
goes
hasn't
out,
said
he's going to
anything like
clarify
that
that
again.
stuff. You know,
If he truly did, he
when it
would
comes to
obviously be
family
speaking about
issue,
his mom with disgust or, annoyance,
sometimes
but
when
he
it comes
never
to
does
family
that.
issue like that, I try not to really talk much about it because there are a lot of things we don't know. You're just watching these people for 3 months. At the end of the day, they go out. It's the same thing with Erica, and I don't know if it's her dad or her, I can't remember that time. But she went out, and I think that was trashed, right? When he goes out, he's gonna trash whatever it is with his mom, and everything is just gonna return back to normal. So I mean, that's just that.
Faith, that boy is a problem, man. A
Oh,
problem.
10 over 10.
Good problem, but it's a problem.
Well, oh well. No one is perfect.
Yeah, so nobody's perfect.
Nina, what's up? You've gone
Perfect.
to bed already?
Now we will focus on voting on Sephora.
Damn, this week is bloody, man. This week is bloody. Hmm.
I know the person that is the bottom three. Bottom three.
Oh,
Hmm.
I heard that Jason J is leaving on Sunday.
He's
That's sad.
leaving.
And Faith
Is
too. So Faith fans, I don't know what you guys are doing.
So anybody that lives on fair on this, I won't be surprised if people live on Saturday again. To be honest,
Ah,
because I don't get to ship out four on Sunday with the way Buka does his live show
it will be top 10. Only
going on
three will
advert.
go now. There are 13 in the house.
I don't think they're going to do top 10. No. I don't think they're going to do top 10 unless they will evict during the week next week. I don't think there's going to be top 10.
I feel like it will be top 10 for
Top,
10 over 10, but anyway, we'll see.
top 10 doesn't seem practical. Like 10 people going on media rounds at the same time. 10,
Oh my, you
unless they'll
well, actually, I
who
guess that
knows?
makes sense. You're right. 10 people going on media round.
Maybe they'll do 5 on Saturday. No, I think there'll be 7.
Ah.
There could be 7 on
Let me see
last
if
day.
it's like 7. That means
I think
5
they've
people
done,
will have to be living on this. So, you guys need to go and vote.
but they could do 3 this weekend, 2 on Saturday during the party with the
Imagine getting
evicted housemates.
evicted
And
as a finalist during the week.
they
That
will
would be
do they
so
will
hard.
do eviction every day during the last week. One person every day.
That
That
would be
would be
but the
wicked.
reason why they can't do
that would be good though.
eviction every Friday is
That would
because
be, I mean, it would be
voting
great
for
TV. It would be
finale
great TV, but
It will be
damn,
great
voting
TV,
for
yeah.
finale
damn, those people will
voting for
be,
finale ends on
their
Friday, so
emotions
you
will be all
can't
over
do
the
that.
place.
I know, right? The emission will be all over the place. So, or maybe they'll do
Voting,
like 2 on Saturday.
but
That's
I know
I
for a
don't know.
fact that the fact that they are giving cable ball, they are giving people immunity over red phone. There will be a twist. There can't be 10. 10 is too. Even imagine the live eviction show.
They can't be
Some
10
people's
now.
eviction will be
They
forgotten.
can't be 10 because
Some
how
people,
many highlights did they want to do that day?
yeah, some people's eviction will be forgotten. They will not even remember they were evicted.
Exactly.
Um,
It doesn't pay them. For example, I don't think you should want to
Because
go on.
more people will
I
be
don't think you should
focusing
want to
on top
go
five
on.
on that Sunday.
You
yeah,
shouldn't be going on media rounds with Imisi coin.
that's true.
You just be lost.
You'll
They will
be
not ask you any
lost. Some
question. You
people
just
will
sit
be
at the back.
lost.
That's
They know
Tell you
true.
to
them,
stay at the
sure.
back. The only thing they will ask you is that what state are you from? You say what state are you from? Just to mark that I asked him question.
God, I beg, though.
Yeah.
Even me as a finalist, I don't want to go on media rounds with some people.
Uh,
Please. I remember during Neo and V's time, and so they were just sit down. They had Lekon question,
mm,
if Lekon article, and all these people
yeah.
question. Please, go
But
out and go and make.
you know that the final people, like the top 5 or top 7, they don't always do their media round until the next week, like the week after, like the week when the show is already over. So maybe they will divide it. Maybe all of them shall go last to be top 10.
And there's another side to it also. Most of these housemates they gain the most of their followers first day and last day,
Mm,
and day of eviction.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just thinking for the housemates. I don't even want. I'm thinking for the housemates. I don't want them to do that to them. Please, if they are not top 5 or top 7, let them go
I
earlier. Let
know.
them go and
This top
let
10
them
does not make
let them
sense.
have their
I
own
don't know
time.
why Biggie likes it. Because it's funny, even when like, now that Thelma and all the people that they're already evicted, but it's still very interesting in their house. So I don't know why
There's
it's,
no interesting in week 9 safe and week 10. Week 10 and week 9 is just watch your fave and enjoy it. There's no interesting again.
but
Interesting.
but
Which
eventually it's still interesting. Today was still interesting.
is actually interesting,
It
but it's
was
because there are
interesting
a lot.
because of faith. So vote for faith.
What
Thank
was
you.
there in faith? I beg,
Faith
please.
is they say Faith is top 2. Let him stay in top
Please,
2. He
though,
said
he's
he's
at
top
the
2.
bottom. Oh, he's not. No one is voting. We should go and vote.
Who said he's top 2? He said he's
He
top
doesn't have
2. So
any
let him
fans, so
stay
people should
top.
go and vote.
Top 2 no need
Ah,
help.
NBC
I
be
want
top
to
one,
see
no.
how
NBC,
faith will
NBC
behave
is the one that
when
is.
they I want to see how
Chopping.
Faith will behave when they crown him. See the way that he
You
will
know the
crash
funny
out
thing.
so bad.
You know the funny thing.
He
Multi-choice
will
made a
crash out.
mistake. They didn't make a mistake because they have to show it. They have to show it.
Show what?
But the percentage from last
Yeah.
week basically just said Emisi was going to win.
Do you know the percentage?
So I'm saying the last four
Oh,
that went
Missy
out
it
were on
wasn't
three
up
point.
last week now. She was immune.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The fact that Emisi wasn't up and the last four that went
Yeah,
home were all 3%
yeah, it was high.
shows that there is a big percentage that
That
is
was
missing
gone. Yeah,
somewhere.
No, I
I
think that the
see.
big percentage probably went to the rest of them. Remember,
No,
No,
no, no.
only three
that's what
people
I'm
were not
saying
up.
now.
Wait,
Every
wait.
other
There were
person,
19 people in the house, and three people were not up. So that's seven. I mean, 16
so
people were up. I mean, 21.
that's not how
I
you
don't
look
even know
at
how
it.
many it is.
That's not how you look at
But
it.
please, 21 people across the 100% is going to be
So
less.
VHQ,
It's going to be a lot less
think of it like
statistically.
this. Think of it like this.
I don't
Every week
know.
there's always been three people. There's always been most
Even
influential.
when EMC was
There's always
up,
been three people
the
out.
last percentage in the bottom was still 2% and 3%.
Yes, that's
Exactly.
what I'm saying.
So
No, it was 2%. No, it was
exactly.
2%.
So
2%. It was two
regardless, it
percent.
was still
I'm
very
saying that
little.
3%. No, forget that 3%. That's not even the most important percentage. Yeah, you're supposed to apply that 3% on the people that would have been 10% and would have
That's not how
gotten
statistics work.
additional percent. That's how it works. I'm telling.
That's not
That's
how
how
it
influence
works.
works. Okay, okay,
That's not how it works.
okay.
The
That's
first
how
person can
influence
have
works.
40% and the last person can have 2%. And that's
I'm
just because
saying,
they have a
okay. Let me
bigger
explain what
fan
I'm
base.
saying.
And plus it's
Let me
across
explain what I'm saying.
21 people.
Let's assume.
So the percentage is
Let's
obviously going
assume
to be a lot
let's make an assumption that
less towards the
Kanye
end.
and Emisi have two of the biggest fan base. I'm saying if Kanye and Emisi are not up for eviction, I would expect the people that are getting evicted to be 5% and
No, you
6%.
would see that when the housemates are less. When it's only six people that
No,
are
you
up
don't understand what I'm
or
saying.
seven,
I'm saying
then you
assuming
will see a much
last
higher
week.
percent at the bottom.
Okay, VHQ, let me
If
ask you. If
15
Kanye
people are
also
up,
wasn't
you
up,
will not see a 10% bottom three. You will never see
forget
that,
the
no matter
15
if
people.
indices is up or not.
Forget the 15 people. Okay, let me ask you a question. If Kanye was not up last week, let's say Kanye got the immunity and Rooboy did not get the immunity, what do you think the last false percentage will look like?
Exactly the way it looked like.
No, it won't. That's what I'm saying. It
This Q
won't.
knows what he has said. She don't just want to
I
agree
don't know
with you.
anything that you're saying.
She doesn't
So
want
she
to
doesn't want
I
to
don't
agree.
know
agree.
That's
anything that
why
you're
she's
saying.
just doing what
You
she's
see, you
doing.
gotta think about it.
No, like 100% was
Even if
shared
Coin,
over more than
thank you. Like it's
10%,
shared
10
over more than
people.
10
So
people. There's going
like
to be a 3%. There will be a
Okay, Julie,
0.1%.
let me ask you a
You can't
question.
compare that.
If you share
asking me a question,
100%,
please, because everyone is a listener apart from VHQ and Naomi and
It's
Jomi.
Conrad.
Oh, okay. All right, Conrad, what's up?
sorry, I was just going to say that if 10 people are sharing 100% and one person is getting, two people are getting, let's say 50% of that 100%. If you remove those two people that are getting the 50% and replace it with two people that cannot attain that 50%, everybody gets a higher
No, they don't.
percentage.
You will see somebody that has a
That's
5%.
what I'm saying.
That
They
makes sense
do.
No,
so
you won't.
much. I
No, it
understand you,
doesn't. Hold on,
Like
Conrad. Hold on,
literally,
Conrad.
Ah,
Hold on, Conrad.
God.
Let me
you
tell you
guys
this.
don't.
Naomi, please miss your mic, I beg. So if you have 50% being shared across two people, and then you take them out, that means the 10 people that are up now is eight that is left. Eight people are left to share 50%, right?
That
Is
no,
that
you
No,
not what
he
can't
you're
said
say
saying?
replace with
Five,
two
no.
eight.
I'm
less
saying
people.
if there are 100% being shared amongst three people,
Three people or 10 people?
equally it is 33. No, let's do three to make it easier, right? Equally it is 33%. But that's not what we have. Let's say one of those three people,
That's what
right,
I'm trying to tell you. You
has
cannot use a less number.
50%.
There were 20 people up sharing 100%. If two people are gathering
I'm telling you, what I'm
majority
trying
of the
to explain,
percent, the
VHQ,
rest
that
of
the
the people
number
will have
doesn't
yes.
matter.
It does matter.
What I'm trying to
It does matter. If you
okay.
have 20 people sharing 100%, you would have the kind of bottom three that you do. If you have 17, but when you have eight people sharing 100%,
Okay,
no
let me
matter
explain.
if
Let me explain
coin
why it
carries
will. Should I
50%, you will
should I
still have a
explain why it will not
10%
matter?
bottom three. You may
Should I
still
explain why
have
it
a
will? Should I?
12% bottom three because there's less people sharing that statistic. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
GHQ, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm telling you that
I'm
what
not
you're
even
thinking,
doing
you're thinking
assumption.
of the I'm not doing assumption.
But
This
you
one
want, like
is
you said, if
proper
Kanye was here, if
influence.
Kanye was not there. He was there and the people were
That's what I'm
still,
saying.
there was still 3% bottom three. So
That's what I'm
are you
saying.
saying
I'm
he doesn't
saying
want to
that
fans?
if no, I'm saying that if you remove
Ah,
Kanye is sucking them. Kanye, this is an assumption. I don't know what
then
Kanye's
why did
fan
they
base
now
looks like.
disagree that you
I'm
are
just
agreeing?
what I know now is Imissi's fan base. I know how strong they are
Everybody
because
knows
I've
that
seen
MC fan
Imissi
base is
out.
strong.
No, it's different.
Yes,
I'm saying that
we
I've
say
seen
that
it
fan
in
base
a
is
different
strong.
light now.
Everybody knows
I've
MC's
seen it
fan base is strong. Man.
financially. I've seen it quantitatively. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
great.
It's different for you to know they are big. I'm saying that
Everyone knows MC is
you
winning the
know that
show.
okay, look at okay, a
Everybody
perfect
knows
example
MC is
is
winning the show. The percentage doesn't still
BHP,
change.
please
Final
hold
five in
on.
No.
lockdown sets. Final five in lockdown sets. V and Neil had 1%. Right? I'm saying that 1% that you're saying could be bigger than 5% in another season.
Huh?
Do you understand? Do you understand
I
what I'm
get what
saying?
you're saying.
Because
Because they can
Lekon had
carry the
60%.
60%. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's
And
what I'm saying.
also
I'm saying it's
because
the same
most people
thing
did
here
not
too.
vote for,
I'm saying if
and
you
also
just
because people did
imagine
not vote for
Emisi was,
V and the other dude, whatever his name was.
I'm saying forget that now. Now I'm saying okay, imagine Emisi was up this week. What do you think happens to that
I don't
30%?
know, because she was not up.
But Emisi will have her own percentage,
Yes, and when
right?
she was up, there was still a 3% and 2% bottom three.
But you know you were the one that just explaining that if you add one more person to the
It's
pool, everybody has lesser percentage
and as they
piece of the
did,
pie.
exactly. They did
Exactly.
have less
So I'm saying
percentage
that
when more people are up.
that's what no, they had more percentage because Emisi was out.
Okay, sir.
Hi, it's such a Emisi and Konya are up this week, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, very, very
ABC and
good.
Konya have
Perfect
been up for
example.
the last 7 weeks. And the percentage is
Yeah,
always
but
like a
apart from last week,
1%, 2% bottom
I'm
three.
saying that now,
So
how would
like
you explain it? So I'm saying, how would you explain it this week if the people that get evicted have lower percentage than the people that got evicted
okay, so
last
you're
week?
saying if this week they have a 1% and 2% bottom three.
Yes, I'm saying, so how
But
would
that's
you
exactly
explain
what
it?
happened in the first couple of weeks.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that last week you've seen 30% get evicted.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are even lesser number.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying, how would you explain it if people still have less number
Because I
than
mean it's
people that went
obvious
out
now
with
because
more
MEC
people?
people are going to vote massively for her. So she's going to have a lot of the
Exactly. So I'm
percentage.
now saying that from the removal of Emisi last week, you
I
understand?
get
You
what you're
can
saying, Conrad.
infer
Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that
basically.
you are still doing assumption. I'm not doing any assumption. When she was with the people that were up, there was still a bottom 1% and 2%. When she wasn't with people, there's a bottom 3%. I get what you're saying. We can just wrap it up by saying that when majority of people are up, it is very, 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 very okay for the bottom numbers to be that low. When it gets to like 10 or 12 people being up and the number is still that low, then we can start doing it to your assumption. Feel like you cannot compare 21 people being up versus 5 people being up. Like just compare.
So let me ask you, 3% got no, don't worry, I'm overflogging the issue. Sorry. I'm overflogging the issue. I was just going to say that
Yeah, I like
if
the
someone had
conversation. You guys
ABC
should
is
4%,
strong enough.
continue.
ABC is strong enough to win the show. And I don't know, I feel like she's going to win. And I've said this thing. So that's not really my argument here. My argument is if more people are up, then the percentage is shared over a more amount of people than if smaller people are up. That's what I'm saying.
so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that that's not a true statement because if one person takes 70, there is nothing. Even if they are 500, even if they are 500 or two, let's say one person takes 90% and they are 10. Whether they like it or not, the remaining 10 only have 10%
No,
to
I
share.
know, but
So
Conrad,
the number of
logically,
the
but
population,
Conrad, objectively,
they
if 10 people are up, right, it will be 100 divided by
yes,
10, which is like what, 10% each. Let's do that. But
that's what I'm
hold on now,
saying. But
hold on,
that's
hold
not
on,
possible
hold on, hold
because
on.
okay.
Versus if 5 people are up, it will be 100 divided by 5. That's 20%.
But that's an
But listen
assumption of
now,
equal share of fan
chill,
base.
I'm trying to make a point.
Okay,
I'm just
sorry.
trying to say that,
Okay.
I'm trying to establish that if more people are up and the percentage is being shared among more people, they will each have lower percent than if less people are.
Yes,
That's the first,
100%.
that's
And
what I'm saying. Oh, all right. Then we can now
okay, no,
go
I
to your
agree with that
point.
sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that sentence.
Okay.
But what I'm now saying is that the level of each person's fan base can be inferred. Like if I get a laptop now, you understand, and you give me two different data, one Emisi is up, one Emisi is not up, I can guess what Emisi's number is when she was up.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
I understand. I don't agree, but I understand. Because don't forget, she's
Yes.
been
So
up for 7 weeks.
I'm saying that I only need 1 week's data I can't say how many percentage she has, but I can say the impact of her percentage on every other person's
Okay.
percentage. So I'm saying that if Rooboy was up last week and was Rooboy
When
was
Tracy
safe.
left,
Was it safe?
Rooboy was up, right? And Emisi was also up. I think that's the best bottom
Yes.
two to go and use.
Yes, and I'm saying Tracy left with like 1.4, 1.6%. So I'm saying that if Emisi was out that day, had immunity that week, Tracy would have still gone home, but she would have gone home with like 30%.
I understand your point. What I'm saying is that it's still a low percentage, regardless.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that you can infer now that X2 is the impact of Emisi on people's votes. You don't get?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so if you have
I'm not
one
arguing with
seat
you that
with
Emisi
Emisi
doesn't have
up,
a huge fan
and you
base.
have 3-1 with, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you can infer it, and it's a big one from what
I
I
don't think
saw.
it's big because there's more
Infer.
people up, but I get what you're saying. I can only
Yeah.
start to make that inference when less people are up. But when there is 25 people up, I cannot be here and be like, oh, Emisi carried 40%. It's just not logical to me.
Please, you guys
Yomi, have you
continue
been
this
voting for
argument.
Isabella?
It was interesting. Eh?
Have you been voting for Isabella?
No, you know I cannot vote, but we've been trying our best.
Oh,
Voting is not
she
for the
said she
weak,
wants
man.
to be. She doesn't want to go home and she's scared though. So you think she won't vote?
All of them in that house like this, they are scared as they are. They just want finale.
Yeah,
All
even
of them.
Vita. She's like, I'm like,
All of
girl,
them.
see you, see how. So I'm so sorry. Like, the part of my client needs. So come on now. RDJ, I need to take care.
See, there are some times you just need to say, you've tried.
I feel like it hurts
You've
more
tried.
because it feels like the finale is so close. Like, you can almost taste it and then it gets taken away.
Yes.
So,
I still think I mean, I'm not going to say who I think is 1, 2, but I still think 3 to 8 is very close. It's like just unlucky close. I know when we see the results, some people will be unluckily just close, far. And there will be some people that their storyline might be good enough for them to want to keep them. Who knows?
how about voting? You know, whether you have a storyline or not, if you have a big fan base and they're ready to support you, they're going to vote you to start.
I don't just want top 10. I don't want top 10.
Actually, when you guys
Everybody
started
should
to
give us
talk about
that.
it and the logistics of things, it actually made sense because the media round, the questioning, the like, it started to make sense that this may be a lot more.
Even the adulation of top top something
But
is
I
like
feel
top
like top
10.
10 is so good with the 10 over 10 and everything. I don't know. I feel like it makes perfect
Yes,
sense.
the idea could be good if MC has a way to make things like to make everybody get their spotlight.
I'm
If they
sure
have a
they
way to
will
make
be
everybody get,
because I feel like it's such a
but
perfect.
those people, see,
Knowing
1 hour
knowing
30 minutes.
what are
They
they
will do 1 hour
calling
30 minutes live
Yes,
show.
now we'll be up watching it. People,
That's what I'm saying. If they do 1 hour 30 minutes, what they will do is Isabella,
they will clearly
Kola,
evict the 10. They will
go
clearly
out.
evict the first 5 people pretty quickly, right? They will evict them
But that's what
quickly
I'm saying. I
and
don't.
wrap them up.
Wait,
But
Isabella go out where?
No, no, no. Sorry, I'm just sorry to the Sabellions. That was just an example. Please.
Better. Please use somebody else for
Our
example.
resident
The
statistician,
better, the
Monty,
faster you guys that have small families come to a conclusion
evict
and
us.
prepare your mind of the position your faith is, the better for you guys.
You
This
By
Naomi,
now, see,
I don't
everybody
like her
deep down,
profile picture. She looks so happy there.
Make
everybody.
you rest, I
Hey,
beg.
Vicky, shut up.
Make you rest.
everybody deep down at
All
this
of
point,
you,
deep down,
better
everybody knows where
better
their
You're
prepare
favor
an
your
is.
Emisi
mind.
fan, so you
Deep
have
down.
mouth
Shut
to
up.
brag. Now Emisi
Better
again.
prepare your mind and just better place your faith in that position. So that when they evict them, you'll not be shocked that you look like
Emisi fans are too cocky.
cooking like what? It's not easy. It's not easy to be entertaining. We give you guys a show for how many days now? And
But
it's still
this
going.
season, nobody is
Nobody is
win.
carrying the show this
I
season.
think
Everybody is doing a
I
damn
think the
great
top
job.
five, nobody is winning because of entertainment. Your grace have said you will win.
Yeah.
Everybody has given. Anybody in that top five have given.
Everybody in the house,
Any
all the
possible
29
top five.
housemates try their best. I
Yes.
beg.
Yeah. This season is one of these. Their reunion will not be one person centered or
Hey,
five person centered.
reunion go bust.
Everybody
Jesus.
will have
Hmm.
their own time to shine in the reunion. Everybody will have their time to shine.
Mommy, I think Big Brother should share this money among top 10. I don't even know.
Share what? No, they should give winner their winner's body. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Don't do sharing. Even in fact, at the end of the last wager next week, Big Brother should give the housemate a chance to win back all the money they've lost. The next wager next week, you tell them that this is recouping week. Let them recoup all the money they've lost. There's no reason why they did that twist to make them entertaining. Now they've entertaining. Give them a chance to win the money back. Please. Not don't be giving them 40 million, please. 40 million cannot even buy us any for.
Wait, so it's
Please.
150 million. Did they say 50 million in cash? And 100.
The cash is 80 now. Cash is 80.
Okay, cash
The rest
80.
is one together 150, I think.
Okay, cash 80 million.
Yes.
Oh, that's still a very low amount, my opinion, Sha.
At least 80 million will buy 2 bed or 3 bed in Ikeja. All these government houses. So you should be fine. At least you have
I
a
just like
house.
how they gave Ileba 100 million cash. All this nonsense kind. I don't want your rubbish. You know,
Lebai was lucky that she was all star. She can't even win all star season. All star money was big money.
Conrad, what is your preferred expenditure a house? Just like you have 80 million, you put it on a house. Like, uh,
I mean, I won't
after
put it
that,
on a
what
house, but
happens?
I mean, if you want to not regret whatever you use the money for, 30 million is small. I mean, I don't want to sound like, yeah,
No, that makes
like
sense.
pompous,
That's
yeah,
like
but 80 million is not a lot of money. I'm sorry, it's
80
not.
million is just a little above
If you
50,000.
entered if the winner today carried the housemaid to Secret Palace, they will spend at least 15 million or 20 million. You don't. That's
And then
almost all.
they collect tax,
Secret
right?
Palace.
Yeah, true. So it's 67.5 they are collecting basically because of the tax rate. 67.5, which is crazy.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All this. But it's good money, free money.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, yeah, I won't buy a house. I'll
Wait,
just
Conrad,
figure
did you just
out
say 80
how.
million is not enough for you?
I'm saying that if someone gave me 80
Yeah,
million
yeah.
now, I'll be appreciative. I'll be appreciative
No, I
of
won't buy
it.
a house. I'll go and live in
But
my
I would know
brother's
that
house.
it's not life change. It's not. In fact, it's not even not just life changing. It's not even
Is
life
it that I
shaking.
don't know what to use the money for? I will make it like that's why you're saying that.
No. So okay. And there's another thing. No. It depends on the kind of life you're already living. And I think most of these housemates are probably
They
living.
are all like,
I think they give Kola 80 million. If they give Kola 80 million right
it's a
now, I
lie,
don't think he's
oh.
going to.
Don't
He might
say
be
that.
happy he
Oh.
won.
Who is Colin? Because he
No, he
lives in
might be happy he
Canada. What do
won.
you mean?
No, it's no. That's what I'm saying. He might say just because he
So what
lives
do
in
you
Canada.
think?
But 80 million in Canada is 80K. You can't even
I'm
buy a
telling
mortgage,
you,
get
it's
a
like
mortgage.
it's just very simple.
So it's like,
Oh, you can get a mortgage now with $80,000 now.
really, there's
No,
houses
you
already
can.
paying the
No, I mean
80,000
like that's the
Canadian dollar.
mortgage. Like that's the
That's the
down
down
payment for
payment.
the
Oh, that's the
mortgage.
down payment. That's why, yeah. I was talking about
You
full
can do. You can
mortgage.
put down 20%, so you can buy like a
Yeah.
400K
Yeah.
home with that.
Yeah. So it's like, so I mean, it will be happy about it because it's a start of
but 80,
something. But it won't be
80
like,
million, I just checked, it's about $54,000. You're not buying no house with 854.
No, he
exactly.
was
Like,
saying Canadian, right? He
I
translated
was
it to
talking about
Canadian
Canadian, not
dollars.
USD. So I was
Yeah.
saying CAD. I think CAD is like 170, 1K 70. I'm not sure.
Let me see,
So
Canadian
like,
dollar. That's 75, at least 75,000
okay,
Canadian dollars.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, I'll be excited about it, but it's not like, yeah. But if you're someone that could open a shop in Nigeria, I mean, that's it.
I
That's
would
big.
say, like I was saying before, Naomi, but you can just keep it aside and figure out what you want to do. Try to get
Exactly.
sponsorships and add money to it. Because like putting the entire money on one investment, I will not
I
do
will put
that
it in
though. I'll
mutual
move
fund
into my
actually.
father's house and just
I'll put it in
think,
mutual fund,
yeah,
spend
and
my
think
interest,
deeply.
get my influencing money for 1 year before people
Yeah,
forget about
50K,
me.
like put it in like a high interest, like certificate of deposit.
I mean, our
Then it's
mutual
just
funds in
like,
Nigeria are very high actually, very
how
high.
many percent? What's
I mean, if you
the,
put 80 million in Stanbic, you could be getting like maybe 2.5, 3 million every month. Yeah, so it's
2.5
like
million a year?
every month. No, every month. Every month.
I
Yeah,
should know, Joro.
it's a very big. It's a very big.
Two
Stanbic
point five is
is
good
good.
though. I like that. I like
It's good.
high returns, I beg.
Yeah. So if you are very, very conservative person, you just be living up your interests
Yeah.
and
No,
whatever
I
money
won't do
you're
anything
making.
with the money. Just put it
Like
here, I beg.
it's a lump, but it's just that that money. The problem with money is that you take 500, take 200, take 150k, you
Hey,
take
don't take
100k,
anything. Like I
you
said,
take
move into my
150k.
father's house and be buying like they know I've won something, so I cannot just be like
It's easier said
taking
than
off of
done.
them anymore. So I'll be buying fuel and like
If your
grocery
father's house
shopping.
is in Abulegba or
What's
Yanokwaja,
that? I'm not from Lagos, so.
you want to stay in Lagos. I just feel like the winner will probably stay in Lagos
Hey
because
God.
that's where the opportunities are. That's where the clubs are. Like you have to stay in Lagos. You have to stay in Lagos.
Yeah.
Just
That's
and
true.
any of them that they use their house for voting, they're probably going to rent a new place because they don't want people to know them in
Okay,
their
then why
house.
were we using the Canadian as the example now? Is he going to stay in Lagos? I thought he was going back to Canada.
We'll stay. Kola will stay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because we're using the
Kola, I
Canadian
know
as
day 9 to
example.
5. I don't think Kola's
Yeah,
nice.
I love that for him though. Me, I love 9 to 5 like mad.
Why do you like 9 to 5?
I don't know because it's nice, it's stable, and the money is good.
So if the money is business.
Yeah, I love 9 to 5. Bro. 9 to 5 is
Good
so
business.
stable. It's
I
so
better go
like
business. Let me come
so
and have
much
heart attack.
benefits. I just like getting paid
Almost
every week and every 2 weeks. I don't have time.
every 2 weeks. So even if they want to
It
fire
has
you,
its
they know that three
it
months
has
of
its
Do
severance
you
supposed
get
it
pay.
has
like when
its
I quit
disadvantages though.
when I left my job the first time, like I continued to get paid for like 2 or 3 months. I was asking my mom, I was like, why am I still getting paid even more than I used to? She was like, well, maybe you had overtime and you had, vacation time and da 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 da. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is
Nine,
nice.
9 to 5, I
This is
just come, do what they
nice.
ask me to do and go. If it's my business, I'll not be having
Do
heart
you
attack.
get? I
Looking
don't want to
for,
carry no
you want
business
to
home
pay
to my
people.
house.
Are
I
they
beg.
happy? Imagine you're like
But
employing
Julie,
welfare. Like,
Julie,
waiting
it depends on the
concern you.
organization you're working at, though. You know, right? It depends on the organization and the state that you're working. So I feel like
And
the whole
they
nine
are
to
What
not
do
five
good
stuff
Wait,
is
organizations.
not is
Conrad,
not
what do
is
you
not
mean by
is
depends on
not
the organization?
That's not
it's
me.
not Conrad that
That's
is talking, it's Daniel that is talking. So I just really feel it's not necessarily so sometimes it also depends on the state, right? And also, like I said, the organization. If you're working in certain organizations where and also it depends on the position as well that you have in that organization. So I
but
feel like
Wait, I'm
positions
not
are paying too
understanding.
low
What does it
today.
I think he's
Positions
trying
are
to say
paying
depends
that
on
too
it's a
what?
low.
stressful organization and it's one that is not
so let me give you
good,
an instance.
then it
So
will
let
be
me give you an
harder
instance,
to want
like
to
Then
for
work
I'll
there.
leave
example.
Yeah.
it. Then I'll leave it sharp.
I think it depends on the kind of money you're trying to make, Daniel. For example, if you're an investment banker, you suffer. There's nothing you can do
So let me
about
give you an
it.
example. Right? So I'm in finance, right? And let's say I work in a city, right? It's 9 to 5, but sometimes I just even got back no long. I just got back by 10 p.m., right? So quite all right, yes, especially in government finance when you're working for like, people like maybe the mayor, governors and stuff like that. You make money, right? But it's stressful. Coupled with the fact that in that kind of place also, if you're a black man, right, you get some back and forth stuff. You also find yourself in
Daniel, see,
some
all these ones are complications. There are complications in
I'm
every
coming,
job,
Conrad. I'm
everybody's
coming.
life.
Let me land. I'm coming, right? So in that kind of scenario, then also let's say if it's now also a crazy city like Chicago, and that's what I was trying to tell you that 9 to 5 is good, right? But it's really, really, first of all, if you notice what I started with, I said it depends on the state, it depends on the position you're occupying, it depends on the job type, right? So, for example, let me say a 9 to 5 in places like Chicago, New York, maybe Dallas, you won't compare that with maybe some places like, let's say, in Missouri, whereas maybe Alabama and other places like that. So that's just the context I'm coming from. So while it can be good, it has its also downside, and also sometimes when you also bring the issue of, let me say, politics in the play and skin color as well, that also plays a huge role. If you get where I'm coming from, Jude, So that's that.
Nine to
Yeah,
five
I
me,
mean,
that's all I care about. As long as my check and my
yeah, just
money is
give it
getting
like nine
paid
to
and as
five.
long as I'm getting that
I
Me,
know
I
you
get
like
what
money,
nine
you're
to five, but
talking
I
that's
about,
understand.
good.
especially that
I
racial thing.
understand. I
That
understand
racial
why
point.
people
I
like nine to
understand.
five. To be honest, because 9 to 5 is peace. Everybody wants peace.
Nine to
Nine
five.
to five is not really
Nine to
peace.
five is peace. Like
Not really
my
peace.
other job, oh my god, like I just do nothing. I just sit there and chill and do my assignments. I get paid for all that.
Me, I can see 9 to 5 is the most stressful shit, man. It just stresses
It's
my
Wait,
very
brain.
stressful.
Conrad,
9 to 5 is
for
a
I
very
think
me,
it
stressful
depends
field.
on
I'm
the
just
actually
job
say
that
you
you're
want
surprised
to
that.
talk,
working
right?
then.
Conrad,
Yeah,
anytime I
I'm
want to
actually
talk, just
surprised. I'm
say it's me,
hearing. I'm
Conrad
hearing.
speaking, so I know,
Chill.
because just for my sake, because I don't
Oh,
everybody's a listener.
I mean, truth be told, right? Industry 9 to 5, there's money, right? And then sometimes, like I say, depending on the job type, the position, you're gonna make crazy money, right? Like for example, like in government finance, I can bet you that, let's say, annually, it could be nothing less than maybe 160 something $1,000 at least,
and
right?
some people,
Entry
and some
level,
people, and some people will tell
entry
you that.
level.
Can you
But
get? I mean,
but the truth about it is, if you're
Conrad,
family
rest,
oriented,
rest.
very, very family oriented, if you're very,
I'm
very
just
family
saying that. I'm
oriented
just
and
saying
you're
that.
looking at,
Okay, VHP. Imagine today you attain that 165, right? Let's say you attain 165. You
What's
understand? Okay, let me
165
give you an
Canadian
example.
dollars?
No, USD. USD.
Okay.
Well, we're talking USD now. Let's say you've thrown it through. You've worked. Unless this 165, I don't know what level is getting it in GT, but I know that in
Who is
fund
getting
admin.
165, I beg?
Sorry, wait. Let me understand, Conrad. Conrad, are you saying that like if someone's salary is 163?
Yes, I'm saying if someone's
Oh, okay,
salary is
okay. When you said
165k a
attain, I
year.
thought maybe they like won it or something. Sorry, continue.
Oh no, I'm saying once someone's 165k a year, right? Once you get there, you're probably thinking like, okay, what next? Now the problem is that 165, you spent too many years in that 9 to 5. That is so difficult. You're
Not
stuck.
true. 165, you can get that in a year. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, handshake?
You would what?
That's
Wait,
a
I want
What?
to try to
year.
understand him. Guys, wait, I want to try to
165 is
understand
not
I'm
really
him.
just saying
much
that
now. You can
the
get that in a year.
human
Like, it's
human
not really
needs.
much. And then,
I feel like it's so
Wait, Conrad, are
deep
you
that
saying that the 165 is like the person worked really hard to get there, so they might not want to
no, I'm
leave
saying
or
that
what?
for 9 to 5 is that it has like a limit. That once you get to that limit, it's so difficult for you to now push a new barrier because
Wait,
it's
for
already too
which
late.
type of career, which job?
I mean,
no,
okay, let me
generally,
see.
Just so like I want to
if you're
understand you,
You
working,
Conrad,
know,
because
no,
I
there's a
work in
job
tech.
that you
I work in
make.
tech and that's
Oh,
entry
tech.
level.
Yes.
Conrad, I work
Oh,
in tech
tech.
and that is
You can
entry
make that
level.
in
So
a
that's why I was
year.
asking you which job. Yeah. That's
I'm not
entry
in tech.
level low.
I
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, oh, for your own job, that's why I was asking you which job now, because I want to follow
So,
you.
for example, okay, when I started working, I don't work. I work for myself now, right? But when I started working, I worked in audit, and even the partners in audit is like, yeah. One of the reasons why I left was okay, yeah. So if I got here, this is it. This, you understand? Like that thinking was what got me out. So that was the same thing. I'm thinking that okay, once let's say you've gone through the battles that require office politics, you understand, and you get there, it's now like this is the limit. Is it this how much I could be? Because by then you're like 38.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
the youngest partners are like 30, 38, 40, right? It's like
hmm
it's not like okay, yeah, fuck it, I
So
should
are
have
you
just
saying
so
that you're going to leave the
Conrad,
9 to 5 because the limit is that amount you mentioned and you
yes,
could make
Conrad,
yes,
more
Conrad, I want
somewhere
to
yes.
else?
confirm
Okay, I
something.
get you.
Where were
Yeah, I
you
get that.
working?
I get
Like
you.
I'm talking about like the country. Like where were you working as? I mean, in audit generally. Like where were you working? Conrad,
I think he was working in Canada.
Oh, sorry, Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands was the place the most money was made.
was it Canada you were
I
working?
said
That's
Cayman
audit.
Islands. Cayman Islands. Cayman
Cayman.
Islands.
Okay, okay. So me, I know, right, that because I have friends that are in audits entry level, precisely. I'm not going to say every company will pay you that, but particularly some companies, if you're good, you have your maybe you have your your CPA, because audit is more tilted towards accounts. Finance is more for CFA. So if you have like your CPA, obviously, and some of those kind of stuff, your entry level you could even get close to 170. Because account finance has crazy money. Tech in
Yeah,
America,
but I'm
crazy
saying we're
money.
not talking about
You
we're not
know,
talking about the money. The
um,
money now, though.
No,
Maybe
wait,
because I'm being too
he's using it
futuristic.
as like a reference, right?
I'm
He's
yeah, I'm being
saying
too
that, yeah,
futuristic. Like it's like,
yeah.
okay, this is where you can get to. This
Yeah,
is the limit.
it could be any amount, but this amount that is my maximum now is not good enough for me right
Yeah.
now. I get you. That's why I was putting my ear to the phone so I could get you.
Well, I mean, I really,
Sorry.
I
well,
guess you just
well,
have to get a better job. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's the solution. Get a better job.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. But yeah,
sorry, Conrad.
I still
What were you
love my
guys saying? I
nine to
wasn't hearing you
five.
guys.
Please, it's
Like me
so easy,
too.
man.
Investing
Hey,
what? No.
9 to 5.
Mm,
There is
If I want to
nothing.
make more, I go and get a
like, do
degree.
you know the overtime? In fact, the only thing I hate is when taxes come, they will
Naomi, sorry,
literally
did you
give
call my
me
name, Naomi?
Yeah, I was
charge me
saying,
more
what do
because
you
I'm
do?
single. But aside from that,
Oh, things, oh, a lot of
she's a software
things.
engineer. She works in tech.
Wait, VHQ, she asked
Uh-uh.
me if I don't want to diverge the information, it's my own problem.
Girl, please, you just said you worked in
So
tech.
you don't want to answer me?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I
it's
didn't say
fine.
exactly what I did now.
It's okay. Oh, don't have to.
I bet my sister is a software engineer. She makes a ton of money in tech, so
Oh,
it is what it
nice.
is.
That's great,
So
VHQ, that's
So
great.
uh
meaning faith doesn't have any issue now. You're good. You're good for
who's good
it.
for faith? Did I tell you that I was a software engineer?
Well, what I
Faith,
wanted to say
Dr. Faith,
about
you're good.
this,
You're good. You're good.
Dr.
You're
what I
Faith
good.
is
wanted to
not
say
Just
about
good
sleep
though.
this,
He's
and do
dangling at the
nothing. Do
bottom.
nothing.
what I wanted to
Please
say about
though.
this 9 to 5 and everything, I feel like also sometimes, right? It depends on, I mean, your priority too. Like there are just some kind of jobs that, especially for family life balance, is really really not going to give you that. And
Nine to
then
five is not
sometimes you
for
just have to
family. It's
find
best for family, to be
something.
honest.
Yeah, quite all right. Like I
There
said,
are
money will be
great
there.
jobs
You'll be
that
able to
nine to
you'll
five
be
is
able to
perfect.
afford almost any stuff. But at the end of the day, to me, I would pick a very good hybrid, job or even remote job that is necessary, not 9 to 5. I mean, there are people that work, and I have a guy a friend in tech that works remotely, and annually he takes about three something. So there are people that work remotely and they take like 300 and something K annually, and they're not so stressed up. So I just really feel if we are even looking at some of all this whole job stuff and sometimes the relaxation that comes with it, remote or let me say hybrid, where sometimes maybe in a month you just go to work like twice, really pays more and it's kind of more comfortable and suitable than
I
when you
don't
have
like
to be going to
hybrid.
the office like almost every day because
It
of a
still
nine to
Let's
five
depends.
see.
It
job,
still
Remote,
because
depends
of
on the
things
job.
like
There's some job you can't do remotely. There's
remote
some
is
job you can't
so
do remotely.
remote is remote is so fucking. That thing has destroyed my life because now I hate people. I'm just always at home. I hate people at us.
I'm so glad I
It
never work
just
remote.
is.
I can't imagine just being in the
Remote
house.
is so addictive, man. It's very addictive. I'm
I
not even
used to
joking.
I used to before, but like this, like our president, made it kind of a thing that government workers, you have to go to the office and do this kind of stuff. So you just kind of don't have an option right now. So that's what I'm just trying to tell you that now it's
Spent
even more crazier because you just
What's
have
the
to go.
most amount of days you spent indoor because you are working remote? Just indoor, not stepping out of your house.
Me,
Yes.
I mean, sometimes 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks back to back.
And that's the problem. That's the problem with it. It's like you just love being alone too much.
But I don't do remotes anymore. I'm just saying I really enjoyed that compared to, I mean, this time sometimes. And then, yes, you're doing 9 to 5, but like, especially like in finance, if you want to prepare budgets, you may understand what I'm talking about. Conrad, like, budget, quarterly budget, annual budget. They'll tell you 9 to 5, but you know that you have pending work on your office table. And if you don't do that, you have deadlines. If you don't meet that, it's going to be another issue. Auditors come, they find some issues here and there. You have capital assets you have to manage. You have asset management you have to deal with. Some of all those kind of stuff. So that 9 to 5 sometimes is just based on job description or like paperwork, or sometimes you have to even stay extra hours just because you want to meet up with deadlines. So it can be very, very crazy, very crazy sometimes.
Oh, 9 to 5
Very.
is 8 hours. You guys are even enjoying. So,
Sorry, what did you say?
I said 9 to 5 is 8 hours. You guys are enjoying.
And there's still 1 hour break.
Yeah, I mean, they're enjoying. Yeah, if it's not 12 hours or 16 hours, that's what I do. But I mean, even with that stuff, it's still
Oh, are you
easy.
a doc? Are you a doctor?
Yes.
Uh, yeah, I know you guys are the ones that my sister is always in the hospital. Fucking
I
hell.
had to leave my hospital job.
Yeah,
I had to,
doctors,
I had to
doctors,
go to school
doctors.
for a higher degree, so I left the job. What I do, I mean, I
Doctors
like
do
going
well
out.
though.
I
My
like to be. During the COVID period, it was actually crazy, but they provided us with everything, so it was nice. And even here, when
COVID
there
was
is
one of
snow and everything, they'll provide you with like extra stuff, hotel room to stay in, cars to come pick you up, and shit like that.
Wait, which country has the better medical practice for doctors? Canada, US, or UK? I know
still
UK
gonna
is
be the
good.
United States.
I
I'll
think
still give
Uh,
it
it's
to the United
UK.
States.
I think it's the US
Hmm?
I'll
just
still give it
because
to the
of,
I'll still give it to the US. I'll
but
still give it to
UK
the
probably
US.
has better.
But UK is
Yeah, it's
cheaper. UK is
cheaper,
cheaper.
definitely
Healthcare
cheaper,
in
definitely
America
cheaper,
is crazy.
definitely cheaper.
Healthcare in America is crazy, crazy, crazy.
Every new UK doctor I know are broke. I wonder why.
No,
They
in
don't
the
pay them.
US, like, do you know what I like in the US? Yeah, you before you even start working, they'll pay you, right? You get something that you call a sign-on bonus, and sometimes it can be up to 50,000. But obviously, they will take taxes, so your first check will come pretty heavily. Like when they pay you that first time, it's going to be like your accounts can go from like $20 to like 70,000. Right? You be like, what the fuck? Depending on the kind of hospital position that you
Oh,
have.
you're talking about the
Yeah.
US.
So you have to learn how
Oh,
to
really?
Yeah,
manage because
yeah.
they'll give you a sign-on bonus.
The yours pays
So
crazy.
you
They'll give you a sign-on bonus of
No, not
70K.
70K. I'm
Yeah, for a
saying that
starter.
like it depends on if you're a surgeon, it will be obviously more. If you're internal medicine, ER doctor, med surge, ortho, labor and delivery. The critical people they get even more money than. So it's like it depends on the field of but yeah,
Oh, if I was
they
a
will give
doctor,
you a sign-on bonus. Like even the nurses, the techs, the radiologists, the CT scanners, the sonographers, they all get a sign-on bonus. So when you get paid after first 2 weeks, it's a lot of money all at once.
but what's the hours like? Is it like also 16 hours like you said?
Well, I mean, 12 hours. Sometimes me, I do 3 12s, right? So I do 3 weekend
Three
12s.
twelves in a week.
Yes, so I do weekend because I get paid more in the weekend and at night. So you get more money for
Wow.
differentials for that. So let's say you are
I mean, that
making
sounds.
70 an hour baseline. Weekend will give you $8 extra. Then night will give you $12 extra. So you'll be making more. So I work three
But
of
will
the
all of
time.
you not be fighting for weekend work?
Surprisingly, the funny thing is surprisingly, no. Most people don't want to work in the weekend. That's why there's these differentials. Because most people don't want to. And that's me, I'm like, why do you not want to work in the weekends? Like there's like more money, but they don't care. Like, but I'm single, I don't have any kids, so I understand. So I
Weekend
understand.
pays more
But
for medics people, and also because America like is a capitalist operates in a capitalist system. So most times like in the hospital, especially like let's say if you're done with your residency and like you're attaining like that height, in the medical field and stuff like that. Most times in the hospital they make use of like people that are doing their residency, like resident doctors and stuff like that,
yeah, so
and
we
the
have a lot of
nurses. Just because
PAs
sometimes America
and
tried to
nurse
exactly
practitioners. Yeah.
So like even my elder sister, that's why like my elder sister had to really take her time to make sure she got done, with her residency just to get up there. Because once you're kind of like up there in a way, you're like very, very big. Because at the end of the day, America tries to save up a lot of money. So they work with a lot of PAs, and then if you can really get good shifts, especially in the weekend, if you don't have anything to do in the weekend and you get shifts in the weekend, you're going to get good money, like crazy good money.
Yes.
Oh,
So
then it's a good career
Yeah,
path.
so that's why,
Maybe
yeah,
my
so
issue with
that's
the
why it's
UK,
very like, and obviously, like working there, sometimes you can, if you pick up extra shifts, you can do overtime and all of that. But it also increases your money. But the more money you kind of make, the more your taxes increase, and the more
my
like you
issue with
can
the
be,
UK,
getting stolen from. So
my,
it just
my issue
depends.
my issue with UK is that they don't much appreciate labor the way to some extent America appreciates, right? UK kind of just, I don't know, like sometimes you hear some of the pay that people get, even the tech people, sometimes I think even the nurses, or even the doctors. I know doctors in UK that are earning like 40
Wait,
something thousand
Conrad, let me
pounds,
see your TL. If you're dragging
you
my
know,
girl, I won't follow you. Let me check.
40
your
something
girl.
thousand pounds and stuff like
Did
that. So that's just my
I
issue
don't think,
with
I think I've
like the
been
UK.
nice
The
to
UK
the
doesn't
this
kind of
year.
like really, really
Nice.
reward
I can check
labor that
first.
much,
Yeah, check.
you
I think
know.
I've been nice to this year.
Sorry,
And then the
guys.
UK also, because of like their tax system, have like they tax a lot. They use tax for virtually almost everything they want to do. So in fact, if left to me, I would say countries like Netherlands, right? Like the Dutch people really reward the labor very well. If you're really looking for a place where you want to, get a good job, get reward for your labor very, very well. If you're like a doctor in the Netherlands, you're gonna make good money. So I just feel the UK is
In
based
fact,
on
I have
just the
a
value they
post
have and then the
where she's
respect
the
they have.
sorry, where she's number two on my fave list. So I mean, that should
I don't know
forgive me.
anything.
What if because so many people are going off of Medicaid, those doctors are now overwhelmed with
And that
patients?
happens. It happens. So
Wait, so why are you having more patients now that they are broker? I don't understand. What's
no, no,
cause?
no. If we're sending people that, so if you have Medicare, you can so collect your insurance. But most people, like most of the hospitals, will tell you they only accept private insurance, and it depends on the hospital that you work in, right? I work in a really big hospital, and it's kind of privatized by whatever, whatever, whatever. So it's different than just a regular like urgent care clinic and stuff like that. So the urgent care can accept you,
Another angle,
but our
another
hospital is
angle to this
different.
is that
Wait, please, can VHP finish? I was listening to
No,
her.
I was saying
Sorry.
that our own hospital is different just because of how it is. Right? We have smaller hospitals and clinics that will accept you. right? Because the doctors get paid. Like it's not a thing of if the patient don't have insurance, the doctors will not get paid. No, they're going to get paid regardless. We just like we'll send you over to them because they're
Summary
the
of
ones that would handle that clinic is equipped to handle the low income patients. Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
That's what we'll send you
Cool, cool,
to. Yeah.
cool. Um,
Another angle is like with the issue of Medicaid right now, because most of the hospitals that are going to be affected are like community hospitals, especially in like states that probably like I'm trying to find a diplomatic way to put this. Okay, let me just say a lot of red states, right, that have like community hospitals, and then at the end of the day, you have some certain people, citizens that are necessarily not really working, but the Medicaid covers for that, right? So now when that is being removed, you have more pressure now on some of those people trying to find health care in other hospitals, maybe like in more advanced cities or more advanced states. So that is now going to also increase the workload of, some of like the medical staff in those places. So that's just another angle to look at it from. And then it's now going to make like those hospitals, community hospitals, and like the other hospitals like in the countrysides of other states, to shut down, which could even lead to, some people even losing their jobs too as well. So that's why Medicaid is also like a very, very big issue in America. And I mean, with what's happening now, it's just to trust God, and see what happens. So
wait, sorry, did VHQ change her name? I could have sworn it changed from not VHQ to a sweetheart on Alon Street.
Me, I'm still not. Oh, she just.
sorry, Naomi, if you're talking to us, we can't hear you. Oh, I
No,
can't hear you.
I don't know if she has made you has changed it. I think. Oh yes, she has changed
Well, I
it.
didn't even know I was muted.
She has
Stop
changed
here.
it. Please, please. Why?
Because people still keep calling me that, even though I've told you that that's not me.
But you said not, your name
That's
was
why I
not
said my name is
VHQ.
not VHQ.
Okay, so you are telling us that I am not.
When you have
Yes,
VHQ.
Oh,
I am not. It's like Naomi saying my name is not Naomi. Would you
but at
call her
least
not
now
Naomi?
you're a
No, you will
sweetheart
not call her.
on.
You just say something else.
No.
I mean, that's true, but when you see it, you just call what. I mean, but this one is now too long.